Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Victoria 3 video after a few days of not uploading because I'm gonna be honest, I've been playing Victoria 3 every single fucking day. Um, I feel live streaming it. You can see the live streams on the bots on the channel, but yeah, I've been playing too much Victoria 3. Today is the only day where I have like kind of a break, not really because I have a game, but the game is at nighttime. So anyways, we're back with Victoria 3, and we are gonna play Greece because I have definitely never played Greece before. Kappa, I've played a lot of Greece before because I would argue that one of the countries I've played the most is Greece because I've always loved forming the Byzantine Empire. So we're gonna do that. I think that this is a little bit of RNG, very like heavily RNG dependent strategy. Not strategy. We're not doing any specific strategy, but bit of a RNG heavy run because you really need the help of other GPs very heavily. Obviously, to beat the Ottomans, it's not like, well, I mean, in Hoi 4, for example, as Greece, I can very easily build a Turkey, even with a much smaller army, because the AI is just stupid, and you can just micro against them. But here, it's obviously completely different, so we are not able to do that. Also, just FYI, I am playing with the MP Balance and Essentials mod, mainly because I was... I opened Victoria 3 and I forgot I had the mod enabled. And I just was too lazy to close Victoria 3 and disable it. But also because I really like the mod. I really like the little stuff it adds. So like this extra mobilization options. But yeah. So we're gonna do this. I don't know how we're gonna start. I don't know how we're gonna do this. I hope that we can manage to do this and I don't have to do multiple runs or anything. But we'll see how everything goes. So the first thing we can see is Greece, that we don't have the best deck. That is very obvious. So I don't know. I'm gonna check the journal that we have. Greek state. Yeah, we need nationalism. We probably want this as soon as possible. Because this is probably what's gonna give us our claims in this in our original states. So what we're gonna do is probably just rush nationalism if I even can. Yeah, I cannot. So we're gonna just probably to stock exchange for the market access price impact. And then I'm probably gonna build some universities. First of all. Now, since there's the world market, this run is gonna be way easier than it was before. Before 1.9. So we'll see how we do this. So we've already started. We're building. I've added one more construction sector because we could kind of afford it. I'm building some iron mines to get a company going. I'm building some universities, and I think these are fully staffed. I mean, very important is that we get our innovation because our research is incredibly bad. So we heavily need that. But other than that, yeah, there's not really much else to do in the beginning. Our market is very bad, so I'm looking to hopefully get in the Austrian market or something, because I do not want to join the Russia's power block or Britain's power block, as they are Greek-Russian society alliance with Russia. That would be very helpful, as they are sovereign empires, so that is not ideal. Definitely not ideal, so we will see how this goes. Also, as Greece, it's rather interesting because you don't start with very bad laws, like unlike the Ottomans, for example. We have interventionism here, which is very good, arguably better than laissez-faire in some cases in dispatch. Mercantilism is not the best, but good for exports, which we are not gonna do that. We need to get rid of this because we need the imports, and the minus 25% trade dimension for imports is very bad for us. we do start with oligarchy, but we could get autocracy. I'm not sure which one of these is better, but for now we're gonna change that. We have appointed bureaucrats, which is not bad. It's not bad at all. We want elected bureaucrats, but it's way better than hereditary bureaucrats. Vision army is very good. Religious schools could be better, but could be worse as well. No schools, so that is very decent. And then per capita taxation, as I said, just overall decent laws, very decent laws. I'll be honest. We can finally establish our first company. I could do either one of those. I think I'm gonna do this one because I think that we also have. But we do not have coal or that, or I don't have the research. I'm not sure, but um, I could do either one of these. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna do. Hmm. I really like the steel mills will be throughput for later, but the wood one can be very profitable. We don't really have a lot of wood. We're a lot of wood to build logging camps, whereas we do have a lot of iron mines to build more iron mines in comparison to the logging camp. So I'm gonna do the iron mine one, the Greek metals Inc. And there we go. That's the first Greek company, the first one of hopefully many, and not only Greek but Byzantine companies. Now we're able to make money right now, even though we have a little bit of interest. We've gone a little bit into that because I was fixing my market. We have iron frame buildings already. I've made the price of goods like wood and iron very cheap, although we probably need a bit more iron soon. And you can see wood here. That's going up. We should probably get more logging camps, so we're gonna do that. But other than that, made the price of construction goods cheaper so that we can manage to build more tools. Probably we need some more too, like one more tool. Building workshop should be fine. We also need to take care of our government buildings, paper, which I'm not sure how expensive it is. Yeah, we're missing paper, so we should probably 100% focus on building paper. The problem is, oh yeah, it could build it. Yeah, so we're just 100% gonna do this to make it cheaper, and we start making more money so that we can build more construction sectors, etc. We already got the from farms to factories completed, which is incredibly soon actually, but I guess since Greece has such a small population, it does make sense. So we're gonna definitely get this for the industrialists. We want the industrialists in the government, and I think yeah, no, there's no interesting movement right now, and no interesting law that I want to pass. But I do want to get rid of the landowners, but not really worth to do yet. Although we can do this, but we don't need to yet. So construction sectors are already starting to build quite a decent amount of stuff. Getting 5k reinvestment, and we're building more paper mills to make the price of paper cheaper. We're starting to get a decent amount of money, so very soon we'll be able to afford another construction sector, definitely. So yeah, so we're going. I think we're doing pretty well for now. I'm very close. Oh, wait, the Ottoman Empire is at war. Hold on, let me check this out. Oh, it's the war against Egypt. I see. We can't really do much about this, even though they're at war with Austria and Russia. But we are getting very close to entering the Austrian power block, which is very much prefer this. Although they're gonna be less effective at helping us against the Ottomans compared to Russia or Great Britain, but I think I prefer this because I really do want to enter the Austrian market. That's gonna help us a lot. But for now we're doing very well on our own. So what I did is, I think I had just hit my mic, sorry if you heard that. Well, I'm doing more iron mines, more wood, doing pretty decent, but what I just did is, I just got investment rights with Sardinia, Piedmont, and Russia. Investment rights for me to build in them. Why? Because our population, okay, we have zero, absolutely zero people unemployed, zero. So that means we do still have 30,000 peasants, which we could move to factories. So we're gonna keep doing that. But this is gonna allow us to build in foreign countries and gain a lot of money from that without without worrying about anything, not having peasants or not having market access, not having goods to produce anything. It's just gonna be essentially free money, basically. So that's gonna be very, very good for us because we're gonna get triple the reinvestment, 3 times the reinvestment, because we're a small country with a small GDP. So you guys are gonna see how that's gonna be just an insane amount of money that we're gonna be making off of that. I'm also giving investment rights, and a monopoly right to my company, monopoly to iron and investment rights so they can build regional companies HQs. So eventually, you're gonna start building HQs in both Russia and Sardinia, Piedmont, and that means that it's more that's just gonna be more money for our company. So from with this, we're gonna be able to make a lot of money. I'm already gonna start to build logging camps in Russia, and very soon I'm gonna build coal mines in Sardinia, Piedmont. This is just gonna make us incredibly rich. Trust me. I had a multiplayer game. I'm gonna stop the video here because I wanted to make shorter videos for this series with more like a bit more edited. But I did have multiplayer game as Italy, okay, where I had like 230 million GDP in 1880. But I was making, I had the biggest army in the world and one of the biggest, sorry if you had, that's my phone notification, one of the biggest navies in the world because I had, yeah, 230 million GDP in Italy, but I was owning another 200 million GDP in foreign investment. That means that I was getting as much money as as if my GDP was 400 and something million, which meant that I was able to just afford an insane army and navy. And I was still making a lot of money, and I could still pay my ally France to fight his wars. So foreign investment can be very good, but it's very good in some situations, and it's very bad in some others. It depends a lot. I'm not letting. There's some countries that have let me, that have asked me to relation with France for investment rights here in Greece, but I haven't accepted any because you, as such a small country like Greece, you have, yeah, as I said, no population to like barely any population to employ, and that is really bad when it comes to like foreign companies just coming and owning your industries and building in you and just getting all the profits, because that means that you're not going to get any profits for the few factories you can build in your country, and foreign countries are going to own your entire industry, and we do not want that. So we do want, as a small country like Greece, to build in other countries, but we do not want other countries to build in us, generally speaking. But I am gonna leave the video here, stop the video here, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I am live streaming almost every day playing Victoria 3. In fact, today I'm live streaming at night, 11 p.m. CEST time, Central Europe time, but tomorrow and for the rest of the week I'll probably be live streaming at 6:30 CEST time. More Victoria 3 multiplayer. It's very fun, very, very, very fun, so I do recommend you guys visit my Twitch channel or just watch the live streams here on YouTube, although I do not read chat as much as in Twitch, but I actually do read chat. Actually, I don't know why I said that, because I do have my multi-chat tool here in my OBS. So, but anyways, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend, wonderful start of your week, whenever you're watching this, and see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.